At the end of the 19th century, a significant shift occurred in the understanding of homosexuality, largely due to the emergence of sexology. No longer viewed solely as a criminal deviance, homosexuality began to be seen through a medical lens, with sexologists advocating for its treatment as an illness rather than a moral failing. Sexologists propose that instead of punishing homosexuals, society should attempt to cure them. This involved advising patients to refrain from masturbation and to fantasize about women, with some even encouraged to visit brothels. Innovative treatments such as hypnotism, hydrotherapy, and electrical stimulation were introduced in an effort to normalize sexual orientation. These ideas represented a revolutionary shift towards a more compassionate understanding of human sexuality. Karl Heinrich Ulrichs, one of the first sexologists, classified homosexual men as earnings and lesbians as earnings. His work aimed to change the legal perception of homosexuality, arguing that these feelings were innate and not chosen. Despite facing personal repercussions for his openness, Ulrichs laid the groundwork for future discussions. German psychiatrists like Karl Westphal and Edward Carpenter expanded on these ideas, with Carpenter advocating for the rights of men to love each other. Their contributions marked the beginning of a medical discourse on homosexuality, challenging societal prejudices and legal injustices. William James and Albert Moll further explored the origins of homosexuality, suggesting that tendencies could be inherent in all men. Freud, through his psychoanalytic framework, posited that many individuals display homosexual tendencies during puberty, linking these inclinations to childhood experiences. Krafft-Ebing, initially viewing homosexuality as a disease, later recognized the intelligence and capabilities of his homosexual patients, leading him to adopt a more accepting stance. Contrasting with Krafft-Ebing, Havelock Ellis believed that homosexuality could also be acquired through childhood experiences. In his book Sexual Inversion, he examined the development of homosexuality in schoolboys, identifying different types of sexual inverts based on their experiences. Ellis proposed that both congenital predisposition and acquired behavior were necessary for the development of homosexuality, challenging the binary classifications of the time. Ellis introduced the concept of situational homosexuality, where individuals engage in same-sex acts due to circumstances rather than innate desire. Magnus Hirschfeld categorized individuals into spurious inverts, those who engaged in homosexual acts for money, friendship, or situational reasons, distinguishing them from those with true homosexual inclinations. However, Ellis questioned the validity of these categories, recognizing the complexity of human sexuality. The discussions initiated by sexologists highlighted the varying degrees of sexual orientation and the influence of social conditioning. Many individuals, particularly in societies where homosexuality was criminalized, were pushed into heterosexual relationships despite their natural inclinations. This recognition of the spectrum of sexual orientation was a crucial step towards understanding human sexuality more holistically. The birth of sexology marked a pivotal moment in the history of homosexuality, transforming it from a criminal act into a subject of medical inquiry.